Okay, then one of our Mr.Jiang house simulated hairs has been combed. Let's take a look now on each of our first leaves. It will have a category, words like this. It's labeled with the left hind leg. That is, I will put it on the left hind leg later. Then something like this, it's the left front leg. I'm going to strap it on the left front leg. Then how do I put on my left hind leg? I want to just pick up my model. After picking it up, put it directly in, put it in. Okay, after putting it in at this time, in order to facilitate us to bind, so I would press the model on the table like this, lay it down on the table, then there will be a rope here. There will also be a rope below, 2 ropes. We just fasten it. But here's the thing, when we were in the department, try to tie it at the seam between our hind legs and his body, there will be a seam here. So after we put it down, let's use a little force. Tie this rope into this seam. It seems to be tied inside the seam like this. Then we will tie the left hind leg. Now let's tie one of our left front legs. Lift the dog with the same front left leg. And I put it on, okay? After putting it in, we're going to bring it down, put it down the same way. And at this time it will have 3 lines. The first line will be on its shoulder blade. The second line will be on its chest. The third line would be underneath his chest. That is behind his elbow joint, okay? So when we set up, we need to pay attention. We would first remove this thread above our shoulders and on our chest. That is to say, after I tie these 2 wires, I'm going to tie this up at the end with thread. Don't get one of his orders wrong. Then we are the same when we tie. Also, press and tie it with a little force. Okay, so after these 2 wires are tied, this thread hasn't been tied yet. We will have a longer line here at this time. Let's connect it together. Tie these 2 wires together. If it's okay, try to tie this thread into a gap in your model. There will be a gap between our front legs and his body. Press it in as much as possible. This will tie us out. The model will be tighter. Press it in like this. Okay, so our front and back legs are already tied. At this point, we can start our pruning.